I got 3 different decks that you guys could try out after the nerfs. This is not what you're expecting. What's going on, everybody? It's VENGADRAGON, and just wanted to give you something different to look at. These are decks that not everybody's playing in the meta right now, but they do have some potential. And I think after the nerfs, you're going to find that these decks play pretty well. Just wanted to let you guys know that the decks that I'm talking about today, I'll be playing on stream on YouTube after the nerfs hit, so you can come and join me and we'll have a good time. And the first one up is Primordial Hunter. This is a medium cost deck. It costs 8,600 dust, hard mulligan for far watch post. You also want to get Mor'shan watch post in your opening hand. Imrisoned Felmaw is also good. Another one that's good is Kazakus. It gives you something to play on, say, turn 4, and then maybe tempo in for turn 5. Or if you're against an opponent that's a little slower, you could still play it on turn 4 and determine whether or not you want to take it to the late game and craft one of those big 10 mana golems. Carrion Studies is a good keep as well, because you might find something that you could play on curve. It also helps you cheat out one of your minions sooner. Now I'm going to put the deck code in the description below, as I'm going to do with all of these decks. It has 3 legendaries. It also has 12 common cards, and it has 7 epics and 8 rare cards. So like I said, it's on the medium side as far as dust is concerned, but you'll find that with the win rates as they are, it's performing, not so bad against mage right now, and they're definitely going to nerf the mage. So you'll find that you'll pick up some percentage points. Now, all of these win rates that I have here are based on playing from rank Diamond 5 up until Legend. And like you could see, you got a 53.4% against the Druid. The Priest is a 46%, but the thing is, I don't think a lot of people are going to be playing Priest because it's going to be pretty much bashed over the head by Warlock once the nerfs come. You're good against almost every class, and when the nerfs come in, you're sure to be able to take down some of those mages. The next deck up is Deathrattle Demon Hunter. Now the thing with Demon Hunter, it's already playing really well right now. Deathrattle Demon Hunter, everybody thought it was kind of bad, but if you look at the statistics over here, it's performing pretty well. This is between Diamond, Rank, and Legend, so you got a win rate against the Mage, which is 48.8%. This deck will play really well once the nerfs come in. It also plays excellent against all of the classes, except for Hunter, because you pretty much have your hands full, with a 38.4% win rate, but it's worth giving it a try. That's really your worst matchup. This deck costs you 8,600 dust, and we'll go over the mulligans. The mulligans for this one are very simple. You just want a hard mulligan for your far watch post. You want to get something like Tuskpiercer in your hand, also Razorboar, Mor'shan watch post, and also Razorfen Beastmaster. In some cases, if you're on the coin, you could keep Cargill, Battle Scar. There's always minions coming out of your hand, and you can always make a good board presence. You have some cards that can rush. You also have some taunts and some healing. The thing is, if you take Tuskpiercer and you have it in your opener, you can hit twice, and you can also then draw a minion, and the Deathrattle from the minions that you have, something like Razorfen or Razorboar, they'll pull those minions out of your hand. You'll pretty much always have something to play because it curves really well. This is a deck that's underrated right now, and as soon as the nerfs hit, I'm telling you, this is going to be a deck that's going to really shine in the new meta. All of the things I'm talking about are from Diamond Rank 5 to Legend. I'll be putting the deck code and the mulligans in the description below. And the thing is you got to try this deck out because I do think it's going to be a powerhouse. In this deck, you have 12 common cards, you got 10 rares, you got 4 epics, and 4 legendaries. So it is a little bit up on the high side. And the last deck of the day that you got to try is something that's a little bit cheaper. It's 5,120 dust. This is Elemental Shaman. This deck is pretty sick. It curves out so well. You got Rush, Wind Fury, weapons. There's lots of damage and lots of attack in the face. It's pretty quick. It's underrated right now. It's pretty much 50-50 against everything or better, which is really good. As soon as the nerfs hit, you're going to be having better matchups against the Paladin. You're also going to have better matchups against the Mage. Its lowest right now is Mage at 47.9%, and all the statistics are going to change because people are going to figure out how to play. The nerfs are going to make a big difference. So this is a deck that you shouldn't sleep on. Yeah, this deck has 17 common cards, it's got 6 rare, and it has 2 epics and 5 legendaries. But the good news is some of the legendaries are part of the core set. It's stuff that you already have. So the deck is pretty cheap and you're bound to win some games with it. So now let's go over the mulligans for this. The mulligans are pretty simple. It's Kindling Elemental, which is a must keep in your hand. Then you want to keep your Far Watch Post as well. You also want to have Arid Stormer in your hand, Gyreworm, and Menacing Nimbus. Menacing Nimbus is nice because it generates a minion that you could play on curve. It does give you something random. It is an elemental, so it pairs well with Arid Stormer. It also synergizes well with Gyreworm. It's just a really good card to have in your opener. When you get the weapon, you can then buff up the minions. You can also get some board control. One of the cool things is it does have a dragon in it with Ysera the Dreamer. You get those dream cards. You can do some late game clearing. You have a lot of cards in the deck that will corrupt Dunk Tank, and you'll be able to use that for some board clears and also some face damage. So there's a lot of damage that you can do fast, or if it happens to get to the late game, you're not completely dead in the water. I really like the elemental package because Hearthstone has done a good job in making sure that these cards synergize well with each other. And if you guys have ever seen me before when I stream on YouTube, you'll see that I don't play all the same old stuff that everybody plays. I try to have a good time and also use a pretty decent deck. Maybe it's not always tier 1. These might be tier 2. You never know. Demon Hunter could be a tier 1 deck. But these 3 decks are definitely something that you should try out if you want to do something different and not do the same old thing. And if you like this video that I'm doing and this kind of content, just give it a like and also subscribe to the channel because I'm pumping out a lot of different things. You'll find something different here on the channel every single time that I do a video. Well, that's it for today. My name is VENGADRAGON. Be sure to get into those other videos over there, and I'll see you next time.